All right, man. All right. All right. So let's see if the Nasdaq is going to break my heart tonight. The ES has already broken my heart tonight. I had a limit set at 723. Uh, what I was looking for price to, just sweep the low, and then we see a bounce. But man, I was 2 points short, and price bounced right here at 725 exactly. So the ES broke my heart today. I am in this in the Nasdaq. I will say that my heart is kind of still broken because so if you guys tuned into the NA meeting, if y'all guys watched it, this was a level that I was looking at, 925. I was actually looking to set a limit here after I got done recording the video itself. And unfortunately, as I was editing the video, I saw this big nasty move down. Actually, we talked about this being a potential area where the bears come in. And so when price traded up into this area, I told myself, man, I should maybe try for a short here. I should possibly try for a short here. But then I was editing, so I was like, well, if it does move down, I'll just wait for a retest of 925. I'll just wait for that. And sure enough, as I was telling myself, I saw this big, nasty red candle go down. And I was like, man, let me hurry up and try to get into a position. I wasn't quick enough. I wasn't fast enough. I had to kind of scramble and wait for this entry right here. Once we saw that this break and this little retest right here back into this range, I was able to kind of get into this because I figured that, well, it's going to probably trade back up into this range at least. At least it's going to try to trade back up into this range. So and if you guys were with me, if you were with me in the earlier portion of the stream, let's talk about that. Let's actually talk about what happened earlier today and where the entire day just went wrong for the Bulls. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at how many times the Bulls tried to push price higher and failed. So once I saw this, when I got off the stream, I was in a long position. I was in a long. However, when I saw that price was slowly but surely making higher highs, or I'm sorry, lower highs, and low key making lower lows, I said to myself, you know what? With all the buying pressure that we have right now, all I could think about was how many sell stops was sitting underneath this range right here. That's all I could think about. And I was saying, you know what? I might be on the wrong side of this because if it's not going up, then that means that price could be preparing to go down. So I cut my long position. I took the few profits that it had. I think it was like $100 or something. And I just flipped short and I said, you know what? I'm going to ride or die with this short because I don't think that the market is trying to get back up into this range, at least not right now, because we already seen what it looks like when the bulls start buying. And we know what it looks like when they're struggling. And this is a clear example of the bulls exhausting themselves and finally failing down lower. Now, we did see a follow-up trade right here, and you can see that the bulls bought it right back up. So this tells me that we could see at least a retest back into this range, if not a retest of 203. That's where my money's at. My money is at a retest going up into that range. Now, if we don't see that, if we do see the bears actually holding off the bottom of this range and we see a move down lower, I mean, we could see, I mean, that's what the bulls don't want. The bulls don't want price to go down lower. That's the last thing the bulls want because anything underneath 850, anything underneath this little patch of lows that they got right here, just as there were sell stops underneath that low, there's not going to be nothing but big boy sell stops underneath this range because you can see the amount of buyers and the strength that they had moving away from this area. So if the bulls don't step back up here, then this level is definitely going to get traded through. And we'll definitely see price trade back up into these ranges. So if the bulls want to maintain this, they have to keep buying. If not, price will go down. Price will go down. So we'll see about this, man. I'm not gonna let this, or at least I'm gonna try not to let price come all the way back. I'm hoping that we can at least see a test in this range. I'm hoping that price would do like a big green dildo candle up and I can get some of my targets hit up here. But I mean, price has already moved about what, like 100 points, 120 points already. So I'm hoping that price can get up into this range and get some of these targets filled. I mean, I had a target that I actually got missed early in the stream today. I got missed by literally 6 points. 6 points. Hmm. I'm kind of debating if I should take this because I was able to bring back the account from earlier today. I was able to bring it back with that drop. And if I were to take profits now, if I take profits now, then I'll be able to kind of be back where I was this morning. If I just take the profits now. But at the same time, if I take the profits now and it keeps trading higher, that will definitely hurt my Finland. So, hmm. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see here. We'll look at this chart. Probably like 2050 is probably all we get for real. Mm. Yeah, it always seems to be like that too. Always appears to be like that. Mm. Yeah, I just want to get the bulk of this position off. Just the bulk of it. If I can get the bulk of this position off, then I'll leave these to run. So, I mean, I don't want to take off the entire position. Mm. I'm not gonna lie, that's so freaking annoying. So mm, okay, I'll just take that. Unrealized profit is about 300. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that one kind of that one kind of yeah, it's like what, only $100? Mm. I mean, price could just stop right here at 120 too. We could see 120. We could see the bulls, the bears come in at 120. Or not 120, 180. 185 will be the next test for the bulls for sure. And if we can get past that, then I wouldn't be surprised to see a retest of like 180, 170. I wouldn't be surprised to see that, but I'm pretty sure that the Bears are definitely going to try to come in at like 120 or something like that if they don't knock price down right here. Yeah, 195-ish, 120-ish. Yeah. Mm. Like, oh, you in the voice chat? All right, give me a second. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. What's up?
Why you sound like a you sound like one of them you sound like one of them back in the 90s, them radio hosts. 92 feet. Like, yeah, this is for the ladies out there.
Yeah, it is for the ladies. Yeah, Mad Mox, if you out there, this one's for you.
Yo. Yo, dang, you got 40 something points.
Yeah, I just took the I took the profits on it, man, because I was shooting for like 50, 60. I had my targets, kind of going through the range, and I was like, I'm just gonna take it and just leave one to run because
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know what it was, man. Dude, I don't know what the hell happened, dude. I was up about 60, 70 points, as per usual, but I ended the day being down 2,300. And I was like, dude, what? Like, what happened today, man? I was able to get all that money back, so I'm positive again. But it was crazy, crazy, dude. Like the Nasdaq straight faked me out. So I caught that move up during the pre-market. I think I had an entry around like 2080 or something like that. 2099. That's my entry. Hold on, give me a second. My daughter just give us. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what the hell she was crying. She didn't use the bathroom or nothing. But yeah, so I was in at 2099. I caught that move up and missed my target by 6 points. And I was like, you know what? Let me move my stop out being cute. So obviously she
Yeah.
stops me out. And not only does she stop me out, or before she stops me out, I was like, okay, yeah, they found support. So I added to the position, right? So after I added to the position, the market maker said, yeah, we got him. We got him. He added it. We got him. They stopped
What's
me
this?
out.
Is this
You saw what?
trading it?
Yeah, I'm
My bad.
trending.
I'm just asking. Eval?
Yeah, this is an eval. Yeah, yeah, this is an eval. It's an eval. Good thing it was an eval because I would have been tripping if this was a funded account. This morning, I was thinking about trading my funded account, but I was like, nah, let me just hit it with the eval today. But
Yeah.
yeah, so they stopped me out, and then it hits my target. Typical NQ crap. Not only does it hit my targets, but it hit my scaling targets as well. So, and then obviously, to get my money back, I had to catch this big drop off stream. Did you catch this move? Were you trading at this time?
Which that was at like Did I catch that? What was I doing? I think I know I saw it. Can't even. No, I saw it. But I think I got in like after, after the stock market closed. So I was like, dang, it ain't gonna be. I was kind of walling out. I'm like, it ain't gonna be no real price action once that market died down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me.
For some reason, your mic is going in and out. So I'm hearing every other word you're saying.
My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really. Like I said, I was kind of tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I traded for 3 o'clock, and I made like $200. I'm like, let me stop pushing my luck. Really shut it down. Pushing it. I was in like 4 contracts. Like, what am I doing? Let me stop this nonsense. I'm glad I caught myself because I'm like, I could have saved that mess for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I made like $200 in the eval, and then I was like, all right, let me just wait till the market opens up again.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I thought that drop happened. I was like, what the? Oh, yo, this has to be since it was so like inorganic
Mm-hmm.
and just flushed 100 points. But man, I'm catching this long. This isn't real. This isn't like the shorts weren't. Now it hit real levels though, like I showed you earlier, like to the T,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, you never say that these levels don't work. It hit them levels, and then when it bounced, once I started seeing it bouncing, I'm like, I went long. First one was beautiful, easy 1700, scaled into 3 contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one, I got a little bit. Cause I started long in the drop. So I'm like, this is not real. The shorts have no power here. It's not real.
Yeah, no trust in the short. I mean, they struggled to get this, and they had to actually use the bulls sell stops just to get this drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, like where is it? Like right to the right of your chart.
To the right.
Right. And then okay, you see the big drop
Mm-hmm.
after. Yeah, it's a big drop. After that long trade. Yep, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I started. Oh, it hit my targets initially. Then the second leg down, I kind of started longing again. So I'm like, it's real. So on the second leg down is where I was like, oh shoot, like, is it gonna be real? In a second, and then my last scale in was at that 940 level. And then once I saw that big wick back up to the upside, I was like, okay, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
I was confident. I'm getting all my targets here. I did have higher ones. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let me not get in the habit of being greedy. So I'm like, let me try not to be greedy. So I just shot my final target was at 20K.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta stop getting the habit of being greedy. Take your profits. When it's a good opportunity. Otherwise, she can hurt you. She can hurt your feelings real fast.
Yeah. Both the ES and the Nasdaq hurt my feelings this morning, dude. Both them bitches hurt my damn feelings, man. Nasdaq says get your money back from that other bitch. ES was like, nah, go back to the Nasdaq. You traded me like the Nasdaq. You want me to be the Nasdaq, but I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that too. I was like, man, ESV, because ES pissed me off because I was short originally.
Mm-hmm.
That's what ES started like the last. I think it was like 230. around that time,
Mhm.
and then it dropped. So I was originally short, but it started pumping back. Well, not really pumping, but it kind of faked me out on ES. And I'm like, what? And I ended up closing my position. And then like a few minutes later, it like dropped super hard. So I was
Mhm.
pissed. Ooh, ES, you over here pissing me off too? Like, damn.
I mean, at least you closed it. She straight up stopped me out. She straight stopped me out and then dropped. So I mean, yo, dude, I just couldn't win this morning. I don't know what market god I angered, or which one said, you know what, nah, you didn't submit your sacrifice. You don't get to play. Because I was in like, dude, when I said that I shorted 786 and then it came back and stopped me out at 788 and then dropped, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, I was somewhere. What was I at? Seven. I was in 780s. I wanted maybe 778, 780,
Uh,
and then it kind of popped up. And I was like, damn, this is gonna close it out. And then I see it drop. I'm like, oh. So then I started going long, and yeah, it just wasn't good.
mm-hmm.
I was basically chasing ES, and it kept dropping. And
Oh,
it had
you
somehow,
tried to long it?
yeah, I tried. Once it invalidated earlier, though, I should have been like, okay, this is obvious. It went all the way down to the target that I had in mind on the charts. I was so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'd have just waited, if I'd have waited, I'd have been good. I'd have been happy. Because I was aiming for seven. No, it dropped on the T to the very tick of where I was aiming for
Mm,
on ES. All I had to do is just be patient and hold it. Be patient and hold.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Because it's
mean,
starting to reverse a little bit. And like, it's just gonna start going long now. Like, is my position cooked? And then, like, you know what? I'm be on the safe side. I'm gonna close it. Close it. Literally a few minutes later, it started dropping heavy, like mental.
mm,
Damn it! So then you in chase mode. I'm over here chasing the ES. What do I look like?
yep.
Not NQ.
Not the freaking NQ, dude. It's like you traded me like I'm the NQ. You looking at me like I'm the
Yeah,
NQ. I'm not the NQ.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's
need to
not
make
the
some
NQ.
when it comes to ES. I got to make some adjustment for sure.
What's some adjustments you trying to make on her though?
Just well, stop treating it like the NQ number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you miss the movie, like you gotta wait till it hits its target area, and then you can try to like get in on the reversal
Mm-hmm.
or on the pullback. Yeah, but yeah, if you missed the move on ES, you missed it. It's like
Yeah.
I'm okay. As, as sorry as that sounds, you gotta be okay with this.
Yeah. You kind of have to, man, because if you're not, it's gonna hurt. Like, dude, you're gonna chase it and then you're gonna find out. And
Yeah,
unfortunately,
exactly.
that's what it is. You said what?
I said exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're just gonna find out that you can't chase her. And when I was talking to you earlier, I mean, I've done the math. I've done this so many times. No matter how much you leverage with the ES, I mean, anything
Mhm.
past 10, 11 points with her, dude, it's just like, dude, it's not even worth the risk. Like, let's just say that you got a 10 lot using, you know, micros. I mean, shit, let's say that you're using minis. Let's just do the math on the minis. A 10 lot on what's that? 10 times 5, 50 times 10. I mean, you make 5K on a 10 lot, right? So let's just say that you wanted to go be fancy and, you know, do 11, you know, get 11 points on a 10 lot. You only made 500 extra dollars. Like, it's not even worth the damn risk. It's like every point
Yeah,
adds like what, $50 to it every point. It's crazy. Or
Yeah,
I'm sorry, like
yeah,
let me make sure I'm doing the math right on this.
well, it is $50 per point and times however many contracts. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, so if you had a 10 lot, I mean, you made $500 extra dollars, getting 11 points. So it's like, I mean, dude, is it worth it? Because I mean, that shit can reverse back down to zero past 10, and it's like, dude, I just gave back to 5K, like for
yeah,
500 extra dollars. It just ain't worth it. Now, if you get it, obviously, I mean, it's awesome, but you don't get it, and your feelings gonna get
yeah.
hurt.
But that's true. But see, on the ES, if you get 10, 12 points, that's like that's like 50 to 100 points on NQ. If you can snatch 10, 12 points on ES,
Mhm.
you're good. Really don't need any more than that. You know, I'm saying like in one. Let's say you see a setup, get in, execute, boom, it's beautiful. You get your 10 points. Obviously, based on your size, determines how much that is. That's like I would cut it there,
Mhm.
or at least if it's still going in your direction, at least I would have my trail stop at the 10 points, or whatever, 10, 12 points, if it's still moving. Just to maybe try to squeeze out a little bit more, but yeah, you're right. It's not worth it past that.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth it. I mean, it's just not worth it. And I'd be trying to get like 20 points on the ES and stuff. I'm like, man, I mean, that was my mistake on Friday. I mean, I was up like 10, 11, 12 points, trying to go for 15, and around 10, 11 points, she dropped every time. I mean, if I was over leveraged, I probably would have blew the account after being up, which is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just,
Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna work the kinks out in the sim for ES.
mhm.
Get something solid going, and then. But NQ, like, he was laughing. He said I went back to NQ, which is funny because I was like, I was trading her more responsibly than I was ES.
And that's saying something too. Dude, that's saying
Yeah,
something.
it is. Like, on ES in the sim. And then I put to 20. I'm like, man, you gonna hit my targets. You gonna go in my favor.
Mm.
Nope. I'm struggling to get 4 points. But same time, it's like you're treated like the NQ. It's not the NQ. It's not gonna, retrace 20 points back into your favor. If I was trading the NQ, one contract, I was scaling in responsibly.
The NQ ain't no joke, man. You fuck around, you'll find out too. You want to over leverage, huh? I'm not even done going
Yeah.
in the opposite side yet. You want to over leverage.
We'll find.
Shit, in 2 seconds,
You'll
you'd be
find out.
like, damn, I'm down 10K.
Yeah. Yep.
How did I get here?
Yeah. Yeah, well, but I'm glad I wasn't in any position on that that five. It happened at 5:30. That 5:30 drop.
Hmm.
What's going on right now? And I checked the financial juice.
Uh-huh. The
Fed
news.
had, yeah, Fed had made some comments about something. Damn, really,
Dude, when I say that I
really?
was, what would happen?
Let me see. Who was it? It's
Crash card?
Musalim.
Muslim?
Nah, it was. Yeah, he said a bunch of things, but one of them things he said had to cause that mess to jump super hard and trigger the algos. 100 points in like seconds. I was like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
what?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was like,
because
I gotta. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know, finish your thought, man.
I said, I gotta catch this long because I'm like, this is not even real.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. Especially on NQ, I'm like, I know it's gonna bounce.
Yeah.
Got in. Beautiful, beautiful execution.
Yeah, I just hate it, man. Oh, so Jerome Powell, so this thing happened like at 5:30. Where's
Yeah.
5:30? So Jerome Powell pencils in policy path slightly above the medium. I don't even know what the hell that means. Um, he said easing policy too early could have higher costs than waiting. Is he even a voting
Yeah.
member for him to be talking like that?
Oh no.
Hey, yo, shut the hell up. He probably had some damn puts. Or somebody is like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just say something stupid? That's probably what it's like. Oh, he's not even a voting member. Let's buy our positions back up. It's like, hey, I got some puts, man, and I need some help. Please.
Mussolini sees balance risk to employment and inflation goals. Yeah, and then he said that easing policy too early. I think that's probably what did it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Powell he says, suggest gradual rate reductions are appropriate over time. And Alberto Mussola. Yeah, let me see if he's a voting member.
Probably just like crash Kari for no reason either. Crash Kari.
Could you imagine if it's a market, mark regular hours, New York
Mm-hmm.
session?
Mm-hmm.
He was Crash Party 2.0.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, man, that's my boy, Crash Kari, man. That's my boy. My boy. I'll
No,
never forget what he did for me that day.
500 points. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll never forget what he did for me that day. When I make a movie about myself, I'm like, yeah, my boy Crash Kari did that for me.
He came through.
Mm-hmm. Crash Kari, the Bears need your help. Yeah, he needs to come through a little bit more this year because the Bears have been struggling, man. They just been struggling. That's why I was like, man, I'm just gonna wait for longs. I'm not even gonna even take chances on shorts, just because of just how unreliable they are.
Yeah, they never finish.
Nope, they
You
never
never
get done.
get. No. Always get bought back up. That's why on shorts now you kind of have to adjust. Like you gotta take it. If you got your profits on a short, take it.
I can't do that. I can't do that. It needs to hit my targets. It could.
Nah, bro. You gotta take that. All you can get.
I mean, man, these Bears are just so weak. I mean, I was streaming last night, dude. I was literally here at the top that I could have just went short, but I just had no faith in the Bears, dude. I saw a mega double top. Like, I mean, this is an obvious double top, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
That high at 263. I was looking at it. I was squinting my eyes. I was like, dude, that's a short. But god damn it, I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it, man. I don't want to take it. I took the damn long, a million points in the air versus taking the short. Dude, that's saying something, man. And then when I woke up, he said, what?
Oh yeah. Is that what we said when we were both long?
Yeah.
I was like, so long ES. And I was like, okay, I'm just kind of testing this out because I was thinking they were gonna maybe not get, because I think what the all-time high was like 830 or something.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not up there, maybe the middle. 8.15,
Mm-hmm.
8.12, something like that. That's what I was kind of aiming for. And I go to sleep. You message me. I wake up. I'm like, damn. I guess I gotta stop.
Yo, I was like, damn. And the crazy thing is, dude, I was having like, dude, I was literally having nightmares all night. Literally, I couldn't even go to sleep. I was asleep, but my mind was like still in that trade. And then when I woke up and I was
Yeah.
like, well, damn, no wonder why I couldn't go to sleep because my subconscious or whatever was like, dude, you just got stopped out of all your positions, dude. Now you gotta make all that money back in the cash session, dude. Junior,
Oh, dang, G Mafia.
yo, that's crazy, yo. Congratulations on that 65K trade. Yeah, I mean, shit. Hey, you got the balls to take a move like that? Hey, you deserve it because you talking to two bears, and we didn't even take this
Yeah.
damn short. We took the long
I
instead.
know it took the long. Yeah, it was
We
crazy.
took the
I saw
long
it too.
instead.
I saw it too. I was like, this is probably a short, but
Mm.
I trust him. Can't trust it. Hey, look at that drop, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's still dropping. I see it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, painting on the chart where we took the long at.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I just don't trust I don't trust the Bears, man. I don't trust that the Bears have it in them to finish, to ever finish, man.
Yeah.
I just don't. I figured that what they was gonna do last night was so I thought the short was going to be around like 325. That's kind of why I still have more faith in the Bulls than the Bears. I thought that was like, you know what? They're gonna probably get to 325 and then we'll see that move down because if you look at the higher time frame chart, I mean, you just got 330 just like look at that high right there. Just like, come test me so I can short. And that's what I was
And
really aiming
then,
for.
yep. The crazy thing is, I saw that 330 painted on my chart too. So I was like, for NQ, I was like, yeah, that's probably the most likely level. Well, just keep that level for the future. I
Yeah.
think I like that's definitely a likely target to get hit. 330, 325, 330.
Mm. So yeah, he made 65K through 5 accounts. Yo, congratulations. You set the 4 hour chart. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, this looks like a short. I just don't trust the Bears anymore. I mean, at this point, I would rather just get stopped out and then just take the long again because I just know that eventually the Bears is just going to give it up.
That's crazy. He said I'd rather get stopped out and take the long again.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, that's the PTSD that this bull market has done to me. I'm a bear, and I don't even trust shorts anymore. You can't even short at resistance no damn more. Look at this. Like, look at what they did at 286 back in on September 20. What is that? 9th. You got a clean double top. I mean, you got a couple of points, and then they took you out. They took you out for no reason. You got taken out of this clean double top, and then not only is this a double top, but this is a double top underneath the double top. So as a bear, you're thinking, yeah, I'm good on this one. You probably left the screen and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna let this one play out. And then the Bulls came out of nowhere, and for no reason, double topped above a double top, and then you got the drop. Yo, I would just
Yeah.
rather be a bull, man. Yo, I would just rather be a bull. But looks like I'm probably gonna get hurt on this one. But like I said, I'll take the loss, man. I mean, I'm just gonna sacrifice some of the profits I made today. But I don't think I'm gonna get stopped out. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't get stopped out.
Well, maybe. I mean, we do got election coming up. I thought that would have had a greater impact on the market to the downside, but
Mm.
I mean, outside of today, the market's been holding up pretty strong.
Yeah. And I agree with you, Junior Mafia. I mean, with all the war stuff and everything's going on, it is safer to be a bear. Because I mean, we had that first impulsive move down when there were scares of what war in the Middle East because they were shooting missiles back and forth to each other, and then we got that nasty move down. But then we had that big, massive recovery again. So I guess you just have to kind of be mindful and be strategic with all shorts because your
Yeah.
feelings will get hurt if you're not. Yeah, I think my stop is good. I think they'll find support here, and I can get my targets hit. If not, I'll just take the loss and get the money back in the morning. I think I'll have a better day tomorrow. But oh yeah, I'm just kind of glad I got out of that because like I told you before, I was in my swing account long from yesterday, so I caught this move at the bottom yesterday. I mean obviously I ain't take no profits. I figured that they was going to at least come back up into this range, and this is where I had my target at 120. But then when I saw that price came back to my break even at the open, I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna close this one. I'm just gonna close it because it's no point. I mean, the whole point of my swing account is to catch moves that I wouldn't have if I didn't if it wasn't a swing account. So I think what I'm gonna start doing with that swing account is just swinging over the weekend, like only trade it on Fridays and let it swing over the weekend. I think that's how I'm gonna start playing that account from now on. Because now it's like, well, I mean, if I was in obviously at the top, that's probably what I should have did. I should have played it that way. When I saw that this morning, I should have just like, you know what? Let me short it in my swing account at this double top, and I could at least probably get a double bottom at 2012. I mean, I wouldn't have caught this whole move, but at least would have got this. And that's probably what I should have did. That's probably how I should have played it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, ain't no point in crying over spilled milk. The milk's already been spilled. It's gone. But like I said, I still wouldn't trust shorts. I'm still debating if I should take this long and possibly get a retest of 300. But at this point, I'm kind of because I mean, we basically got a head and shoulders pattern here. This is a head and shoulders pattern here. We got our left shoulder, head, and this is could potentially be the right shoulder right here. Should I take this long in my swing account? I mean, we got CPI on Thursday.
Where you going? Where would you long at? Where would you place your entry?
Right here at this range. I mean, I already had an entry at 62. I scaled in around like 70. So right now, my break even is at like 70, 75 or something like that. My stop is right here at 911. So I mean, if I get hit, I mean, I can't say that, well, shit, that's like what 60 points of drawdown. 60 points of drawdown. All right, have I told you my new style with the Nasdaq now? Like
Nah, you didn't.
yeah, so I have a statistical edge with this strategy. I trade 3 contracts. If it goes down 27 points, I scale in an additional 3 contracts to move my break even lower. If it goes up 27 points and it finds support, then I'll scale in as it goes up. If I can lose 2 trades and 1 trade can bring me back into the positive, I was able to showcase that about 3 times. I was able to, I was showcasing that this morning because I went long and I lost all my trades. So I think I lost my ES trade, I lost the Nasdaq trade, and then I had another limit on the ES trade. So that was 3 trades that I lost in one go last night. And as I was on the stream today, my 1 trade that I had this morning brought me back to break even. And I was actually positive $300. $300 after losing 3 trades. So, um, if I was able to take the profits on that, I would have been positive today. Unfortunately, because it came back on me, that was like 4 or 5 trades that I lost. But here's the crazy thing. So I caught that drop I caught that drop at obviously towards the middle of the day, but I instead of using my 3 contracts, I used 6. That trade brought me back. I was down 2300. That trade brought me back down to being only negative $300. $300. That this pump that I caught brought my account back up, and now I'm positive like $200 now. So it's like this strategy, I can lose so much. I can have so much room for error, and only one trade will bring me back. 1 to 2 trades will bring me back to break even
Yeah.
and possibly positive.
Oh, nice.
It's like I can't lose with this strategy. The only downside, and it's not really a downside because if it's my style of trading anyway, but if if a person, this is only a downside to people that prefer to have shorter targets with heavier size. My first target is at like 70 points. So um my first target is at like no, it's at like 81 points, I think. My second target is at like 90, 99 points. And my third target is at like 120 points or something like that, 120, 130. And if I were to get all my targets hit, that's like $700 or $800 right there. And I only risk $350, or if I scale in, the trade becomes a $450 trade. That's how much I lose if I get my stop hit. It's a 50-point stop. I lose $450. If I lose 2 times, that's only $900. But the way that it's set up, my second or third trade are highly likely to be winners because of the big stop. I'm only getting in that support anyway. Price is not going to trade 150 points past support. Not like that. Not like that. So that second or third trade is highly likely to be a winner to bring me back positive. It's like I can't freaking lose with this strategy overall. Now, if I F up and over
Yeah.
leverage, then yeah. If I over leverage and F up, then I'll blow the account. But if I follow the rules, then I can always get my money back, like I did last night or at the end of yesterday's session and what I did this morning. Let me actually show that, because I mean, if you was with me this morning, y'all saw I was down to like $2,300. My feelings was hurt. And right now, let me bring that to the screen right now, so y'all know I'm not lying, and it's not a new account. Shit, I'm up $500. I was down $2,300 in this account, and I brought it back using this strategy. So I'm no longer down $2,300. I'm now positive. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this strategy is just so good. It's so freaking good. So good. But you just have to be willing to sit and wait for your targets, though. I mean, that's just the only downside, really, for people that don't like to long trade. I mean, and then if I
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I'm just listening.
Oh no, I was just saying that no, that's why I enjoy trading it. This with the NQ, and I guess I might as well make it right now for the ES, just 10 points. Actually, I want 11 in it. No, I want 11 points, man. I don't want 10 points, god damn it. I don't want it.
What you want? What's one extra point on ES?
My ego, god damn it. My ego. My ego. I can't stand taking profits at 10 points. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it, dude. I freaking hate it, man. I'm better than 10
That's
points,
the
god damn it.
ES though. 10 points. I know it sounds crazy, but 10 points on the ES is really good.
Yeah, it is, bro.
That's really good. Like, You're doing better than most. Most. I told you I was struggling to get 4 points. Like 20 because I was trading her like she wouldn't even get points. Oh, good. NQ would have been did this. She would
Yep.
have been hit my target. She would have went against me. And if I survived it, then she would have gave me my targets.
Yeah, that's a key part. Survive.
I told you I looked at both of them. I'm up like 700 on NQ and at break even on ES, and it was mostly negative. I had just got to break even. I gotta retweak some things.
Yeah.
Trading ES.
I mean, if just like a little crash course with the ES. I mean, at least I see it. My eyes see the ES. I think it's
Yeah.
because I see the ES because she trades very similar to CL. CL is definitely a price action instrument. And when I see the ES, all I see is CL. And I think that's probably why I'm really good at trading the ES because the ES is basically CL with 40 more extra, or it's $4 more on the micros and it's $40 more on the minis. So, I mean, it's basically the same instrument, but more risk. I know the tendencies of ES because she has the same tendencies with CL. I mean, you go and try to F around and think that she's going to overshoot a double top if you want. Your feelings will be so hurt. Your target is like probably like, let's just say that your target is at 84 and the double top is at like 82. You put your target at 84 if you want. Price will be right here down at 70, 62 on CL and your feelings will be hurt. Now, if CL breaks above highs, then you know that okay, it's highly likely that once they break above the high, they're gonna dip back in, see an area of support, and they're gonna keep going. And this in and ES does the same thing. You can ask yourself if ES is gonna take out this high, will it get to the next high? So as an example, this is yeah. So as an example, let's just say that this is the current high, and there is a previous high at 508. Ask yourself, are they going to take out 508? If the structure does not suggest that they're going to take out 508, just go short and put your stop above like 508, probably like at 509 or 5011. And you'll see that price will never trade even to 508, let alone or 808, let alone your damn stop. That's all you have to ask yourself is will it take out this high? And if your answer is no, if the structure says no, then you go short. Same thing is for the damn for the longs. See, the ES doesn't play these games where she overshoots her areas of support. You ask yourself, will price take out 724? And if your answer is no, just go long. Because if it takes out 724, that means that it's going to the next level. The next level would be 698. Is it going to 698? Hell no. It's not going to 698. It's not going there. Because if it breaks past this, that's where it's going. It's not going there. Go long. Go long. It's so easy.
Oh no.
The ES, I mean, look, I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. I promise you, the ES is like, it's so simple to trade. It's just that you just got to be patient. I want my money now, goddammit. Look at her. Look at her. Look at what she does. If she's not taking out previous areas, then she's not going there. And when she does take out those areas, she's going to the next area. And that's just how you have to trade her. Let me see if I can go like on a bigger time frame and see what you see how they're just holding this area at 725 because if price broke below 725, the next level would be here around like 5700. Let me see if this is an area where yeah, like this is area of support right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a move down or when price eventually gets down here, we don't see a bounce at 705. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see I mean, I would be surprised if we don't see a bounce at 705. because that's the next area of support. And if this is not where the market is trying to go, then you can safely go long. I mean, the ES is just kind of easy to trade, but she likes to play with your feelings. You see right here, you see, this is a good example of what I'm talking about. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. You see how they double topped it right here? Right here. They knocked it down. And that's why ES bears get treated better than NASDAQ bears. If you're a bear, try to short the ES. If you need to get that fixed, short the ES. She'll give it to you. She'll give it to you. But you got to ask yourself, price wasn't going to break down this low. It wasn't. It was because if it takes out this low, then it's going to take out that low. If it's not going to take out this low and it's not going to take out that low, then go long. Because now price suggests that, okay, so now if they're not going to go lower, they're going to go higher. And you can see right here, this is a stop run. This is a stop run. When you see candles like this, that's when you know that the bears got clapped in this move right here. They got clapped. The clapping. The bears got clapped.
I'm gonna get my fix on. We're gonna see about ES then. He said they get treated better than Nasdaq bears.
Yo, ES bears get treated better.
You know Nasdaq. When the short comes, it's fast. It's strong.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to take your profits because unless we'll get bought right back up.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Like, oh, NQ came into some support and some demand. Oh, we buying this.
Yeah.
Let's buy it back up like 50, 60 points.
Yeah, dude. It's, NASDAQ bears get, I mean, shit, NASDAQ bears only get used as fuel most of the time. They don't even get profits or nothing. They don't even get to see no green. All they see is bread and get clapped. And look at this shit. Like, look at this. You see how it doesn't ever, no matter how many times the bulls try. If you're not going to take out 830, you see how they got stopped at these same highs right here? And they got knocked down. They got knocked down. And look, this is a good example. If it's not going to go up, where did it go to? It went right to that level. It went right to that level. Is it going to go down? No. Where'd it go? Right back up to this level. Is it going to take out this high? No. Short that shit. Short it. That's all you got to really ask yourself. Is it going to take out that high?
And that's crazy because when I was long ES, I think your price was dancing around 800, 5,800. And I was like, okay, I might be shooting a little too high for ES. Because like I said earlier, I was maybe 815. I didn't think it was going to take out that high. But that's why I thought at least 810. 810, 812, that's what I was looking for as targets to get out and then short. But they did. When it get to like 80, I think 806. I don't think it got past 806. And that thing dropped.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you play around if you want. Your feelings get hurt. And that's why I was like, you can kind of get away with murder on the ES, man, because it's, as long as you know where price is not going to go, you can put your stop there and just literally walk away. You can walk away from the ES and come back and it's like, oh yeah, I'm up 30 points. Yeah, I just had my stop above these highs, and she's not the Nasdaq or nothing, so I didn't have to worry about her wicking and touching my stop and then going down.
So tell me, son, who did the ET touch you?
Yeah, but I love the Nasdaq. I can't trade the ES. It's just so boring. Look at this range, yo. Once you saw price trade underneath this range, that's when you know that you can, like this, like with the ES, she has guaranteed trades. There are guaranteed, I wouldn't say guaranteed. There are like 90% winners or 90% chance winners on the ES. And that's why a lot more people will trade the ES. They will take the choppiness, they'll take the range bull crap that she does. Because if you're in this to make consistent money, you can do this on the ES. I've shown you like what 2 or 3 days that the ES is so easy to trade. I was up 30 points, 3 separate trades. I caught the trade. Like, dude, I was up this morning, and well, I took the first one. I took the first trade. I got like what 12 or 13 points on that trade. I think that the trade I lost was the short that I guess I was in too early on. I was in too early on the short. I scaled in, and then it came and stopped me out, and then it went into my direction, which kind of pissed me off. But I mean, the ES is not easy to trade, but a trade like this where you see a break below the range right here, when you see price break below like a trading range, that first retest, man, that's a guaranteed winner right there, dude. That's all like, dude, that's almost guaranteed. The ES will never, you don't ever have to worry about when she tests an area of resistance, that first retest, you can just, you might as well just put that short on because it's going down. Now, it may not go to your target, but it's going down that first test. It's definitely going down that first test. You can't even show me nowhere on this chart where the ES, there's an area of resistance and she just trades past it because she does not trade that way. She just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't see it. This is a good example. That first test, you see a break of structure to the downside. That first test, they're shorting, and then every time it came back into this area, they shorted it. They shorted it. They finally got that stop run above the highs just to get into this area of resistance, and they shorted it, and they shorted it, and then they finally got the stop run higher, and then they shorted it. Where they shorted? Right here. At an area of resistance, right here, that breaker structure. Bears get treated so good on the ES. They get treated so freaking good, man. So good. So good. So fucking good. We don't get that on the NASDAQ. We don't get that on the NASDAQ. Where the NASDAQ touch you at? Look at the Bears just getting used. Look at the Bears just getting used. I think the Nasdaq did this 115. That was like a perfect touch right here. You don't get too many of those. You don't get too many of these right here. You get basically let me see if I can find an example. Yeah, she ain't gonna give me no example. Yeah, like right here. You see where that breaker structure right here? The bear is thinking like, oh yeah, baby, we got a retest of a breaker structure. We shorten this. Clapped. Look at that stop run higher. You know the bears were shorting it. You know they were shorting it. Look at that short squeeze going to the upside. Bears just get clapped. They don't get that guaranteed winner like on the ES. Clapped. And what 194 should be a good area. So the breaker structure here at 194. Yeah. Bears got clapped. Look at that. Look at that. The people that shorted right here, clapped. Clap, clap, clap. And then it dropped. Yo. The NASDAQ will definitely hurt your feelings. You can't trust retests on the NASDAQ, but you can definitely test it on the ES. But the bulls have definitely been getting their retest though. Now you can see that you got this breakout. They came back and they got this double bottom. So the bulls ain't playing. They buying their retest. Shit, they'll even front run it a little bit. Yeah, this is another good example right here. I mean, they kind of got it. So the Bears did get it right here. We did see that breaker structure. The Bears did get it right here. But I mean, everybody else that kind of came in late was like, yeah, the Bears ain't finished. Let me short it. Short squeeze. Short squeeze to the upside. Yeah, so ES Bears get traded better than NASDAQ Bears for sure. For sure, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna put it to the test because at least for NQ, you know, I know I got an eye for spotting the shorts.
Yeah, me too.
Good shorts. The ES. I'm like, dang, look at that, massive. And
Yeah.
you were up like $70. This
Yes, sir.
might. Uh, Looks like may get a retest back up there,
You
maybe
know,
towards that 2020, 2017 area. But it looks, looking at that chart, it looks like it's going to range.
shit, I'm sitting there thinking that, man, this shit might go short. But I mean, the Bulls
Yeah,
did find support in this range. Go ahead.
yeah. I mean, that's a possibility. You got that, like I said, that anomaly at 5:30 that happened to
Mm-hmm.
clear out that. But yeah, there is support below there.
Yeah.
Now, if they break that, it
Yeah.
probably clicks.
Yeah. If they break this range, then yeah, I'm getting stopped out of this one. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking it's gonna, like I said, you may get that 2017, 2020, but I don't know. Maybe the
So
bottom of that range, 40,
bottom of this
but
one.
you might have to wait.
So I'm thinking that so my bias is at least 120. My bias is at least 120 for right now. We could see some resistance at 85. We could, but my bias is that ultimately we could see 120, and 120 would be that test for the Bulls. But I'm thinking that we could possibly see if we can get a price to trade above that, like 170 and possibly 200, and then maybe a reversal down. And Bray, I don't know if he was with me in the beginning of the stream, dude. I don't know what the hell happened, bro. Or I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't. I don't know how I started off positive and ended negative. I really don't know. I really don't know. But I got
What's
my money back.
important?
I got my money
Yeah,
back.
I was about to say what's important. You made your money back.
Made the money back. Dude, I don't know what the hell happened. It just seemed like everything was just going against me today. Everything. Hold on. Let me put my daughter to bed, dude. Let me put her to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to roll out that out.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I might just end the stream here. Just gonna put my daughter to bed, and I'm gonna probably go to bed myself. So I will say that before we get off, I'm not 100% on this one. I'm gonna take this long because the Bears suck. But if I do get stopped out, I mean, I'll get the money back in the morning. But right now, I mean, prices in this range. I mean, we had this big move down, man. We had this big move down. I mean, we had the liquidity sweep underneath this range, and then you can see that the Bulls bought it right back up. So I'm thinking that the Bulls ain't gonna let this go, but they could. I mean, they could. I mean, I don't know. I'm not 100% on this one. I'm not 100% on this one. But
Yeah, just let it ride. Let it ride. You got your stops in place. You're comfortable with, getting stopped out at.
uh-huh.
I would move your first target. I would move that down.
You talk about
Keep the second
this one? Probably like to the top of the
one.
range. Yeah.
Move that down a little bit, just because I mean, look at where they got to break out. I mean, now the Bulls can do it. They're not the Bears. The
Mm-hmm.
Bulls can definitely do it, but
2050 TP. Hey, what's up, Alfred? What's up?
yeah, they could definitely do that. But
Yeah.
it's looking like it's, like you said, it could take it short. I don't think the Bulls are gonna let that.
Yeah. No, I don't think so either. I mean, I think this position is good. I think it's good. I'm glad I took the oh my I'm so glad I convince myself to take the profits here. Because I would have been pissed if I was still in my original position and it came all the way back down to my break even. Like, I would have been pissed. So I'm glad I saw it. I recognized the short and I was like, let me just take the profits. But when price traded back into this range, I did rescale back into this position. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake or not, but I will see. Yeah, Alfred. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, man. Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
yeah, that's what we were just talking about earlier. It's like that's a possibility with NQ.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey Bears, if you dare trade down and you stop me out, if I go short tomorrow, I want the same energy. I want the same energy, God damn it. I want the same energy.
Yeah, I'm done for the night. I'm gonna see. Like I was telling Sherm, I caught the pullback on that 530 drop because of the Fed.
Mm-hmm.
I said this is real. This is not the Bears. I know them all too well. It's not real. And I went long. I actually went long, caught a clean 1700, scaled into 3 contracts. It was clean, hit all my targets. And then I kind of thought I was a mistake a little bit because after that second leg, that second drop, kind of worried. I was like, oh, shoot. I went long again. I was like, oh, shoot. Wait, are they serious about it? And I was like, the Bears are never serious.
Nope.
Once I saw that wick back up, I was like, okay, I'm good. Hit my targets again. Ended up making like 3,700, 3,600, something like that.
Mm. And me and Smith has 2 different styles too.
Yeah.
Smith will risk it for the biscuit.
Normally, the old me, had I not, would have just been trying to hop on that short
Mm-hmm.
and try to catch. Short is basically short at the bottom, but I was like, nah. I've been clapped too many times doing that. I know all too well.
You know it doesn't go long, yo. You just know it. At this point, go long.
Yep. I'm glad I recognized it.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm streaming again, I got something cooking. I'm just I'm working on some things.
Yeah.
I'll be back though.
Yeah. Me and Alfred found it out last week when we tried to we thought the Bears was actually in control and adding into our winning positions. And shit, I no longer had that account. And I dude, I was up like 45, like dude, and that was crazy. I was up $4,500 in that account. I saw the Bears is like, yo, they're gonna rotate this shit down. I can add to this. Yeah, I added to that shit all right.
The Nasdaq, look, the Nasdaq shorts, the Bear, they will have you thinking that, yo, this could, like you said, they could rotate this mess down. They could do this. They could do, man. But they've proven time after time after time, over and over again, that no, they are quitters. They are not going to finish the move.
They're quitters.
So the Bears are quitters, man.
Albert said he adds the losers and pray. That's funny. Yeah, but you're right, Smith, dude. It's crazy, man. You add to it thinking that, oh man, the Bears got my back on this. Yeah, nah. They got their backs all right. Got their backs clapped.
Dang.
You know, my feelings was hurt when I was like, dude, I was like, hold on. I know they're gonna rotate this shit down lower, right? I like, dude, and it's crazy because as soon as you add short, I'm like, yo, like, y'all not gonna finish? What, y'all not gonna finish? It's like, nah, we out.
We out. See you on the next one.
Yeah, man, they be quitting, dude. And I can show you
It's
exactly
crazy.
where because what this happened like on Friday or Thursday or something like that. It's like I think it was Thursday, man. I got caught up in that damn like where was it at? It was I think it was either this move. When was Thursday? I don't know. October like 3rd or something. Yeah, like October 3rd, like when it was finally rotating this damn thing down. I think yeah, I got caught up right here just for it to do it after. Like, dude, I was so pissed. Oh, I was so pissed. And they did it afterwards. Like, dude, like this is what I'm talking about with the Nasdaq. Like, she does stupid shit instead of just finishing. Because this is where I was aiming for. I was aiming just for this. She jumps right up and I was like, yo. And then she had the nerve. Or hold on. Which one was it? Which one? Because no. No. No, let me take that back because this is where I finally hit my target here because I was going for 880 I was going for 880 and I scaled in at like 925 at the break of 925 and this is where I blew the account right here. And that's just how nasty she is because she requires sacrifice. She was like, "Nah, you blowing this account, bro." It's like I'm gonna need this account, bro. You ain't brought me a sacrifice in a long time, bro. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need
I'm
it.
needed.
I'm gonna need
Account?
that account.
Need.
I'm gonna
Need
need that
that.
account. And I just walked away from the screen because she didn't have to do that. She was just being a bitch. She didn't have to do that. I mean, and then she wicked it out just to make sure. She was like, "Nah, I'm gonna need that account. I'm gonna need it." And then she goes to my target. But hey, we love the Nasdaq, yo. We love her. We can just go to the
Can't leave
ES
her alone.
and get respected as bears. You said what?
You could get I said, can't leave her alone. Can't leave the freaking NQ alone.
Oh,
But
nope.
yes, and get all the respect.
I mean, she cooks. She makes sure she ain't with none of that feminist stuff or nothing. She calls you her king. She makes sure you comfortable and shit. Like, are you comfortable? You need me to make you some food or you need anything? Rub your back and shit. You know, she treats you nice. She treats you like a man. The Nasdaq be like, nah, whatever. We gonna take me out to eat. We ain't gonna feed me. Like, damn, you can go to the kitchen and cook. Cook? What the fuck is that? Yeah, she better go to that other bitch. ES. But yeah, no, like yeah, ES is definitely a better instrument to trade. But we just love it in Q. We just love her for whatever reason. For whatever reason. ES is grand rising every morning. She makes sure she says that
Grand
shit too.
Grand Rising King.
It's like, you're my king. She leaves you love knitters in the lunch that she makes you while you go to work. Just like, I made this food with love. I want to make sure that you good and strong and that you ain't hungry while you working. So I really appreciate you. And Nasdaq be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Oh man, that's so funny, dude. That's funny. But all right, yeah, I think we had a good time, man. Good to hear you back, Smith.
Yeah. I've been in the lab, tested out some things, working.
hmm
So we'll see.
I mean, yeah, I mean, when
Yeah,
Smith comes back, he'll come back stronger. You said what?
I as soon as I'll be able to get in the market tomorrow, will probably be around the same time, like 2:30.
Damn.
Unless I get up early. We'll see.
I mean, hey, don't you
Yeah,
don't have to just go ahead.
I might be up early to try to get on and see. But
Like I said, man, you don't have to kill yourself, man. I mean, if your schedule don't fit no more, don't fit no more, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I stream in the morning, at night. So if you don't catch the morning stream, you don't catch the night stream. I mean, this is basically my life now. This is the life I decided. Everything else is boring.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
everything else is literally boring to me. It's like, dude, if I'm not trading and streaming right now, it's like, dude, it's not. It's like I could be streaming right now. Why am I not streaming? Why am I not trading? So,
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow,
all right, all right, guys. We'll do this again tomorrow morning. And with that said, peace out.
though. Peace.